Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. And if you're a true General Hospital fan, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Now, let's get started with today's video. According to General Hospital, GH, teasers, Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, will move on from Britt Westbourne, Kelly Thibault, following his WSB imprisonment and pursue a new romance in the coming weeks and months. With that said, which leading lady will capture the henchman's heart? Jason is unlikely to reunite with Britt after his father-son trip with Danny Morgan, Asher and Tonizon. After all, Jason might blame Britt for being taken away by the WSB in the first place. Not that it was Britt's fault. Jason accepted the blame for Ross Cullum's, Andrew Hawks, shooting to protect Rocco Falconeri, Finn Carr. Having said that, Britt was so keen on Jason putting her first in his life that he became engrossed in her drama, landing him in a wrong place/wrong time scenario. Jason took a lot of chances to help save Britt, and he might hate her for taking time away from Danny. Plus, his release was due to Jocelyn Jack's, Eden McCoy, agreement with the WSB, so if it hadn't been for his goddaughter, he'd still be in that WSB prison. Still, Jason is a difficult guy to pair up with. There aren't many leading women on the screen right now who can compete with Stone Cold. Fans may recall the spectacular disaster and outcry that General Hospital writers experienced when he was partnered with Anna Devane, Finola Hughes. When Jen Sidwell, Carlo Rota, was first introduced, the two were drawn to each other, and many viewers got the itch when Jason kissed Anna in a cell when they were both imprisoned. After all, Jason dated her daughter and had a love-of-a-lifetime relationship with Robin Scorpio Drake, Kimberly McCullough. Having said that, there is always Elizabeth Liz Baldwin, Rebecca Herbst, right? The two were once together and had a kid, Jake Weber, Hudson West. Many GH watchers believe the two have never been given a genuine opportunity at a romance, and there are so many more storylines that might be presented. However, Liz appears to be in a relationship with Rick Lansing, Rick Hurst, and Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, is waiting in the wings, so her dance card is quite full at the moment. How about Serena Baldwin? The character is set to return to Port Charles, and Kelly Kruger, a former member of The Young and the Restless, has been replaced in the role. There's nothing like a new face on canvas, with new possibilities to stir speculation. Serena will demonstrate the attributes of all of her parents. She appears to be sly like her father, Scott Baldwin, Ken Shriner, and feisty like her surrogate mother, Lucy Coe Lynn Herring. Serena may also have a tender heart, similar to her biological mother, Dominique Baldwin, Shell Danielson. As a result, if Jason and Serena continue to cross paths, fans may notice some chemistry developing between them. According to General Hospital spoilers, Jason may remain unmarried for the time being because he is spending all of his energy on Danny, but that would be no fun for GH fans. In Port Charles's tangled tapestry, few characters bear the weight of history and quiet passion like Jason Morgan. Jason, also known as Stone Cold by fans, has long been a staple of General Hospital's drama due to his unyielding demeanor, lethal skills, and everlasting commitment. After a period of imprisonment and intense personal introspection, his reappearance in the summer of 2026 promises to shake up the romantic landscape once more. Whispers of fresh ties and renewed sparks have fans speculating on who will finally capture the heart of this enigmatic enforcer. From lingering tensions with past romances to unexpected chemistry with new faces, Jason's next chapter in love is as complex as the mob intrigue that surrounds him. Jason's romantic history is a tapestry of passion, heartache, and conflicting loyalties. Over the years, he has formed strong ties with women who have pushed his protective nature. Early on, his relationship with Robin Scorpio revealed a gentler side, capable of vulnerability and true compassion despite his brain injury and the hazardous world he lived in. Then came Elizabeth Weber, whose artistic soul and resilience resulted in a slow-burn romance full of stolen moments and shared understanding. Carly Spencer, his closest friend turned girlfriend, embodied a feisty, protective relationship that frequently blurred the distinction between friendship and something deeper. Sam McCall provided excitement and shared adventures, while Courtney Matthews and Brenda Barrett offered layers of forbidden attraction and high-stakes drama. Each connection shaped Jason into the man he is today, valuing family, honor, and quiet strength above all else. Jason has been described as a transformed guy since his recent release from international captivity. His time in prison has changed his perspective on life, altering how he interacts with his son Danny, the Quartermain family, Anna Devane, and, most importantly, Sonny Corinthos. This evolution paves the way for a romance that feels earned and transformative, rather than simply reactive to disaster. Jason, no longer satisfied with transient ties formed in danger, may seek something more steady, but the allure of Port Charles's drama ensures that love will never be easy for him. One of the most appealing prospects is a romance with Anna Devane. Their shared history includes moments of alliance against mutual threats, and recent events have brought them even closer together. The kiss they enjoyed in Africa, which began as a distraction technique among Jen Sidwell's guys, has left lingering suspicions. Anna returns with her own deadly intentions and echoes of her earlier, more ruthless demeanor, bringing a level of knowledge and martial prowess to equal Jason's. Both have faced loss and betrayal, Anna with her difficult background in law enforcement and espionage, Jason with the consequences of his decisions. A relationship between them may delve into themes of redemption and collaboration, with two battle-hardened souls finding consolation in each other's company. Fans have observed Steve Burton and Finola Hughes' innate chemistry, implying that this pairing might produce riveting scenes of quiet understanding interwoven with high-octane action. However, Anna's ties to Valentine Cassadine, as well as the larger WSB entanglements that had previously drawn Jason away, complicate matters. Will their friendship endure the mysteries and threats that define their respective worlds? Dr. Britt Westbourne is another strong contender who is making noise in spoiler circles. Despite Britt's turbulent path, signs of her reappearance or lingering presence have piqued viewers' interest. Their previous contacts had a distinct blend of sarcasm, mutual respect, and underlying attraction. Britt, with her medical competence and ferocious independence, once pushed Jason in ways that few people could. An airport encounter or unexpected reunion could reignite old loves, particularly as Jason navigates fatherhood and a new perspective. Britt represents an opportunity for Jason to establish something healthier away from the continual mob shadows. However, her own family links to the Cassadines add an unavoidable complication. Speculation about a Britt-Jason reunion appeals to fans' desires for a combination that combines sensitivity and edge, potentially providing Stone Cold with the emotional anchor he has long desired. Elizabeth Weber is a frequent favorite in fan conversations. Their history is full of nostalgia and unfinished business. Liz has matured greatly as she balances her nursing work, motherhood, and personal healing. A reunion with Jason could feel like going home for both, providing stability in the midst of chaos. Scenes of Jason reuniting with Jake or helping Liz through her most recent difficulties would pull at your emotions. However, there are considerable barriers: past hurts, current relationships, such as her bond with Rick Lansing, and Jason's perilous lifestyle. If the writers opt for a leisurely, redemptive path, this may be the love story that entices long-standing fans who recall the show's early brilliance. Sasha Corbin emerges as an unexpected dark horse. Sasha, who is younger and dealing with her own identity issues, lends new energy to the Quartermain orbit. Her tenacity and wit could help Jason come out of his shell in new ways. While the age difference and her recent tales may create questions, the possibility of a protective, mentoring dynamic developing into romance adds excitement. Jason has always been drawn to strong women who stand firm, and Sasha's development presents her as someone who knows loss and reinvention. Carly Spencer, despite their strong platonic friendship, remains a possibility. Their bond has weathered numerous storms, and moments of rekindled passion have graced their history. With Carly involved in her own issues, including alleged difficulties with Valentine, a return to Jason might be both reassuring and explosive. Many fans, however, think that retaining their best friend dynamic benefits the tale by allowing Jason to write a completely new chapter. The tug of familiarity remains strong, especially as both characters face shifting alliances in Port Charles. Aside from these, other names are being speculated about. Ava Jerome's cunning and creative flair could inspire an odd relationship that turns love, while newer personalities could present new challenges and attractions. The writers have hinted at new romances burning across the canvas, providing plenty of room for Jason's story to overlap with numerous women before settling. His post-imprisonment decisions will have ramifications for Danny's life, the Quartermaines, and Sonny's business, implying that any love connection must manage not only personal chemistry, but also the show's larger power struggles. What makes Jason's romantic future so intriguing is the evolution of Stone Cold himself. His new outlook shows a desire for deeper ties that honor his dedication, while also allowing for vulnerability. Prison time is commonly used as a catalyst in soap operas, causing characters to reconsider their priorities. For Jason, this could entail prioritizing time with Danny, repairing family ties, and looking for a spouse who supports rather than complicates his desire for peace. However, Port Charles rarely provides lasting peace. Mob threats, family secrets, and medical problems will undoubtedly put any new partnership to the test. Consider the story framework. Jason's return coincides with significant revelations, such as the identification of Nathan West as Cassius Faison and power upheavals at crucial institutions. These occurrences create fertile ground for romance to grow in the midst of danger. A love interest that actively participates in crisis resolution, whether through strategy like Anna, medical aid like Britt or Liz, or resilience like Sasha, will feel natural. Scenes of quiet dockside discussions, hospital visits, or protective standoffs may showcase the emotional depth Steve Burton gives to the part. Fan communities are buzzing with predictions. Some root for nostalgia, believing Elizabeth may recover Jason's heart and produce a stable family unit. Others seek novelty, recognizing possibility in Anna's maturity or Britt's fierce return. Reddit threads and social media polls reveal polarized opinions, with debates centered on chemistry, history, and future storytelling possibilities. One repeating subject is Jason's struggle to get past cycles of loss. A successful romance would allow him to break habits, possibly stepping away from incessant violence while maintaining his fundamental power. Writing a whole 2,000-word exploration necessitates delving further into character psychology. Jason's brain injury altered his emotional processing, making him straightforward and action-oriented rather than verbose. A romantic interest must acknowledge this while gently promoting transparency. Anna, with her spy experience, understands coded communication and trust concerns. Britt's medical knowledge could help him deal with any long-term physical or psychological consequences of his experiences. Elizabeth's empathy, learned over years of nursing and personal experience, provides healing. Each has various strengths that balance Jason's stoicism. Plot-wise, expect slow builds. Initial uneasy reunions, joint investigations into dangers to loved ones, and crisis situations in which Jason's protectiveness shines. For example, if Britt has health issues or Anna faces WSB consequences, Jason's involvement may naturally exacerbate feelings. Jealousy storylines, misunderstandings, and external meddling from characters such as Sonny or Carly would all contribute to the classic soap drama. Long-term, the winner of Stone Cold's heart may redefine his role. A committed relationship may transform him into a more present father and Quartermaine ally, lowering his enforcer responsibilities. This move is consistent with the head writer's predictions of significant changes. In contrast, a passionate but doomed affair might produce additional drama, keeping Jason embroiled in strife. As programs follow the historic 16,000th, viewers will analyze every glance and interaction. Will the kiss with Anna become real, or will it be a red herring? Does Britt's likely return indicate a second chance? Or will Elizabeth's constant presence prove irresistible? The charm of General Hospital stems from its capacity to surprise while preserving character essence. Jason Morgan, the ever-faithful guardian, deserves love that equals his intensity without consuming him. Expanding on fan ideas, others suggest a triangle including Anna, Jason, and Valentine, which adds layers of treachery and choice. Others envision Jason assisting Sasha with deception-related issues, leading to a peaceful relationship. The addition of newer characters, such as prospective allies or adversaries, may offer intercultural dynamics or new problems related to present storylines. Finally, the heart of Stone Cold beats for those who look beyond the muscle and motorcycle to the man who prioritizes honor above all else. Whoever emerges as his next love interest will not only win romantic stakes, but will also drive themes about family, repentance, and survival. Port Charles watches with bated breath as Jason plots his course, demonstrating that even the coldest stone can warm with the right touch. The next months offer poignant confessions, furious clashes, and tender moments that will remind us why Jason is one of daytime television's most enduring figures. His journey to love, moderated by experience, has enormous storyline possibilities, which fans will examine episode after episode. Port Charles has never been short on romance, heartbreak, or difficult decisions, and few men exemplify all three more than Jason Morgan. Stone Cold has spent much of his life putting others before himself, sacrificing his own happiness to protect those he cares about. Despite his famed loyalty and several loves, Jason finds himself once more at a crossroads. The question on everyone's mind is straightforward: who will eventually win his heart? For years, many believe Sam McCall was Jason's only real love. Their passionate, dangerous love became one of the most memorable combinations in General Hospital history. They endured kidnappings, mafia warfare, betrayals, and unspeakable tragedy together. Even while they were away, there was an unmistakable bond between them. Sam recognized Jason's darkness and accepted every aspect of him, including the terrible environment he lived in. But life in Port Charles never stops. Circumstances change, individuals adapt, and even the most powerful love tales eventually find their conclusion. Jason has suffered immense heartache and emotional anguish, making him vulnerable and possibly more receptive than ever to a new beginning. Anna Devane is a likely challenger for Jason's heart. Their previous escapades have shown an unexpected amount of chemistry between them. Anna is one of the few people who understand Jason's desire for secrecy, danger, and sacrifice. Both have dedicated their lives to safeguarding others, often at considerable personal expense. Their friendship has grown stronger as they have completed common tasks and faced life-threatening situations. There is a natural trust between them that cannot be overlooked. Jason admires Anna's brains and strength, while Anna sees the sensitive guy underneath Jason's stern demeanor. Their relationship appears mature, complex, and emotionally rich. However, they face obstacles. Anna bears her own emotional baggage, and some fans find it difficult to envision Jason going into a meaningful relationship with someone so closely connected to his previous relationships and family background. Nonetheless, soap operas thrive on unexpected pairings, and Jason and Anna's courtship could create new storylines. Then there's Carly Spencer, the woman who has perhaps played the most important part in Jason's life other from romance. Their relationship stands out from all others in Port Charles. Despite numerous tragedies and victories, Jason and Carly have stayed deeply faithful to one another. Many fans have long questioned whether friendship is enough for these two. They know each other better than nearly anyone else. Carly confides in Jason with her most intimate secrets, and he has repeatedly risked everything for her. Their emotional connection is evident. However, this possibility is fraught with pitfalls. Every time Jason and Carly attempted to go beyond friendship, events intervened. Some believe their bond is best suited to a deep platonic friendship rather than a passionate romance. Others argue that their years of devotion show they are soulmates who have simply not found the proper time. If Carly's existing relationships continue to struggle, she may once again turn to Jason for comfort and support. Emotional proximity frequently triggers unexpected feelings in Port Charles, and the potential of a romantic reunion cannot be ruled out. Another intriguing option is Elizabeth Baldwin. Jason and Elizabeth have a long past filled with love, heartache, and unresolved feelings. Elizabeth has witnessed Jason's most vulnerable moments and has always understood the compassionate side that lies beneath his imposing persona. Their relationship previously had immense potential. They have a son and innumerable memories that keep them together. Both have matured greatly over time. Elizabeth has grown stronger and more independent, while Jason has developed a greater awareness for family and emotional connection. A reunion between Jason and Elizabeth would provide an opportunity to confront unfinished business and determine whether timing was always their greatest adversary. Sometimes love tales end not because feelings fade, but because circumstances hinder happiness. Of all, one cannot talk about Jason's love destiny without addressing Britt Westbourne. Their romance astounded many spectators and rapidly became one of the most popular partnerships in recent memory. Britt revealed a lighter, kinder side to Jason that fans had hardly seen before. Jason smiled more often around Britt. He seems genuinely joyful and hopeful. Their chemistry was effortless, and their relationship grew organically from mutual respect and understanding. Britt both challenged and accepted Jason totally. The tragedy and uncertainties surrounding their future have only fueled fan enthusiasm for the coupling. Many fans believe Britt is the only lady capable of bringing true happiness into Jason's life. If circumstances grant them another chance, their love tale may simply resume. Britt understands loss, loneliness, and redemption. Like Jason, she has committed errors and struggled with her identity. They represented two damaged people seeking solace and healing in each other's presence. Still, Port Charles is famed for its surprising twists. New personalities appear on a regular basis, and old flames frequently return from the afterlife or distant regions. Jason may easily find himself attracted to someone very unexpected. Jason's physical strength and everlasting commitment are the only qualities that make him an appealing romantic figure. It's his weakness. Beneath the placid veneer lies a man who is determined to protect those he cares about, even if it means sacrificing his own happiness. Jason rarely puts himself first. He frequently forgoes romance because he fears his reckless lifestyle endangers those closest to him. This selflessness has frequently kept him from completely experiencing love. Whoever eventually wins Jason's heart must comprehend this facet of his nature. She must embrace the risks associated with loving him while urging him to seek his own pleasure for once. As the future unfolds, various options remain available. Anna provides maturity and shared experience. Carly exemplifies absolute loyalty and an unshakable friendship. Elizabeth epitomizes unfulfilled love and familial bonds. Britt represents hope, redemption, and emotional recovery. Each woman contributes something special to Jason's life. Each relationship brings out distinct facets of his personality. The eventual decision could change not only Jason's future, but also the balance of relationships in Port Charles. Fans continue to argue fiercely about which romance would be most rewarding. Some prefer traditional combinations, while others welcome new and unexpected possibilities. The unpredictable nature of soap operas is what makes them so appealing. Just as viewers think they know what will happen, a stunning twist changes everything. Perhaps Jason has changed more than people know. Years of grief and sacrifice may have influenced his priorities. He may no longer crave passion and risk, preferring serenity, stability, and deep emotional intimacy. If this is the case, his next love tale may be significantly different from the ones that came before. It might concentrate less on mob fights and dramatic rescues, and more on healing and second chances.